Exclusive UAE to construct Red Sea port in Sudan in $6 billion funding bundle. Cairo. The United Arab Emirates will build a brand new Red Sea port in Sudan as part of a $6 billion investment package, DAL organization chairman Osama Daoud Abdelatif, an associate within the deal, told. Abdelatif stated the package deal includes a free alternate area, a large agricultural task and drawing close $300 million deposit to Sudan's Imperative Bank, which will be the first such deposit due to the fact that an October Navy takeover. Western donors suspended billions in useful resource and funding to Sudan after the coup, plunging an economy that become already suffering into in addition turmoil and depriving the authorities of an awful lot wanted overseas currency. Ibrahim advised on Wednesday that a memorandum of understanding had been signed with the UAE for a port and agricultural challenge, but the info have not formally been reported. The Finance Ministry did no longer right away reply to a request for touch upon information of the deal. The $4 billion port, a joint mission among DAL Institution and Abu Dhabi Ports, owned by using Abu Dhabi's retaining corporation ADQ, would be able to cope with all styles of commodities and compete with the U.S.'s main country-wide port, Port Sudan, Abdelatif stated. Located approximately 200 kilometers (124 miles) north of Port Sudan, it might also consist of a free trade and commercial quarter modeled after Dubai's Jebel Ali, as well as a small global airport, he said. The challenge is in advanced degrees, with research and designs complete, he said. Rumors of Gulf investments in Port Sudan, and in agricultural tasks somewhere else inside the UAE, have within the past stirred opposition and from time to time protests. Port Sudan has lengthy been plagued with infrastructure-demanding situations and became shut by a political blockade for 6 weeks past due remaining 12 months, dropping commercial enterprise from fundamental worldwide shippers. The UAE deal additionally consists of the $1.6 billion enlargement and improvement of an agricultural undertaking by way of Abu Dhabi conglomerate IHC and DAL Agriculture inside the town of Abu Hamad in northern Sudan, Abdelatif said. Alfalfa, wheat, cotton, sesame, and different vegetation might be grown and processed on the 400,000 acres of leased land, he said. A $450 million, 500 kilometers, 310-mile, dual carriageway connecting the task to the port might be constructed as properly, financed by means of the Abu Dhabi Fund for Development. Under the agreement, the fund would also make a deposit of $300 million to the Central Bank of Sudan, Abdelatif stated. Abdelatif said the settlement become reached first of all in July 2021, below a civilian-led transitional government. Two sources from the previous covered, who asked now not to be named, said a unique version of the deal have been reviewed closing year but ultimately did no longer circulate to a vote due to reservations. Two high-level current Sudanese officials instructed the outlines of the new deal have been agreed among Sudanese leader General Abdelfattah al-Burhan and UAE President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed for the duration of a current go-to the Gulf nation. A representative for Abu Dhabi Ports said the corporation had no comment, whilst representatives for ADQ, the Abu Dhabi Fund, IHC, and the Abu Dhabi and UAE governments did now not at once reply to requests. Ourselves and our partners in the UAE, we've already invested in a financial institution, a lodge, mining, stated Abdelatif, whose conglomerate has additionally bid for manage of certainly one of Sudan's largest telecom corporations, Zain Sudan. The UAE needs a strong Sudan if you want to do increasingly of those investments, however we are not expecting the entirety to be best, he delivered. After the army ousted Omar al-Bashir in 2019 following famous protests, the UAE and Saudi Arabia pledged a combined $3 billion in presents and in-kind useful resource to Sudan, which Navy and civilian leaders say become now not added in full.